Joining me now is Victoria's Shadow Minister for Local Government and Scrutiny over Government. That's a great title. Bev McArthur. Bev, good to see you again. Not surprising to any of us, I don't suppose. Labor colleagues are starting to look at the popularity or not of Premier Allan. She's denied it. Steve Bracks has denied it. How would you compare the job she's doing to the job that Dan Andrews was doing?
Well, the Allan Labor government, Steve, is just a masterclass in mismanagement. We've got bungled projects, everything's over time, over budget, and she's the queen of the suburban rail link vanity project, the queen of the Commonwealth Games debacle. She's been front and centre at all these completely hopeless projects that have gone down the gurgler. No wonder the public via the polls are saying they've had enough of her, and it appears her colleagues have too.
She turned up with Anthony Albanese. They were out at that, I've heard it described as the world's most expensive train station out at Sunshine, which is going to be this strange sort of loop that takes you out to the airport and then takes you off to the west. I can't imagine that Anthony Albanese is going to do too many stand-up appearances, Bev, with Jacinta Allan between now and May 3.
No, I think we won't be seeing much of Elbow down here in Victoria. And that tunnel, I mean, what an absolutely terrible debacle that is. You've got commuters who've been, seriously disadvantaged for a long period of time with all the works that have gone on. Now we learn that there's going to be 33 trains not there and timetables down the gurgler. So we're no better off, but, Cobb and Co, bring them back, I'd say.
Well, to our national audience, I mean, that's a $15 billion metro tunnel project, and the Herald Sun revealed this week that, we might have promised you were going to have, all you're supposed to do is turn up at the station and a train will come within seconds, you get on and off you go. Well, we're now told that 33 of those trains won't be able to go through that metro tunnel, and they're planning to have it open by the end of the year. I mean, the chances of that happening are probably zero.
Of 0 to none, I'd say. And how much better off will you be? Probably not much. For the extraordinary expense and the extraordinary disadvantage commuters have incurred for years while they're building the thing.
We all know that the state government's
they're on
broke.
Buses as well,
one
Steve.
of your part of your responsibility is looking at local government and scrutiny of government. My local government is the Mornington Council. And I learned this week they're going to hike my rates by 3%, which is the maximum they're allowed to do it. They're doing that to pay for a bunch of houses that collapsed down a hill in Macrae that I had nothing to do with. But we're apparently going to have to pay for the council to sort that out. And now we hear that this fire levy has been increased on everybody. And you'd be hearing from plenty of farmers, I imagine, who are filthy about that.
Oh, absolutely filthy, Steve, because not only are they paying triple what they might have paid before, but they're the ones going out in the 40-year-old trucks trying to put out a fire because they can't get any decent equipment out of this government, and yet they're paying the price of this whole thing. On top of that, I can't find one local government who thinks they ought to be the tax collector for this state. This is a completely new tax. Extraordinary amounts they're demanding everybody pay. And let's face it, a local government council will have to pay it whether their ratepayers pay it or not. So some ratepayers will be paying twice.